So it's very exciting because we have Ryan from Taubik here, and as great as I am, going through these bikes, this is the man that designs them. He eats, breathes, and bleeds these things. He knows all the details, so take it away, Ryan.
Ryan here from Taubik. I guess I got to hold this little fuzzball here. Obviously, I'm back at Ride the Wind to do another video. Seems, when we get new models in, we want to tell the people about them. So this is the Westridge 4T off-road. Right away, the big difference you're going to notice, these big luggy tires. This is a Maxxis Minion. It's a 26 by 4.8. So these lugs, the reason we went with this specific tire, this has a softer compound. So you'll notice even the feel, you can feel it softer. That's where you're gonna get that crazy grip on dirt, that dusty gravel trail. It's really good for climbing. If you plan on riding this, A to B, to and from work, a lot of roadways, I would recommend going with the 4T. Just because you're going to go through tires faster than you would on a stiffer compound. The next big thing, this motor here, this is a 1,000-watt motor. It peaks at almost 1,900 watts. So you've got tons of torque, tons of power, able to climb those hills, climb those mountains, no problem at all. Standard on all of our bikes, you've got the rear rack, integrated light. This is a tail light, a running light, as well as your brake light. So you got the functioning brake light as well as a running tail light. As you come across the bike here, new for 2025 is this seat, the Comfort Saddle. So this is actually a gel-filled seat, large cushion, very comfortable, especially for those long rides. Personally, my favorite. Because we went with the bigger motor, the 1,000-watt, it's obviously going to draw a lot more power. So paired with that is the new 20-amp battery. Moving towards the front, again, that big lug tire. You've got large coil suspension with 110 millimeters of travel. So that's adjustable. You can fully lock them out, or you can adjust them depending on your riding. I always say if you're on hard terrain, lock it out. That way you're not bouncing around. If you're going through a lot of bumps, open the shocks up. This bike also is equipped with a torque sensor. So if you come down here, you can see your torque sensor. So that's going to give you a more intuitive feel instead of the on-off feeling that a cadence sensor might give you. This is kind of an always-on mode. So it works with you. It's kind of a 1-to-1 ratio. How hard you want to work is how hard it's going to work with you.
The classic, I haven't seen in any other, the fact that you have your throttle on the left-hand side makes so much sense. You've got your 8 gears on this side, quick shift, and then your throttle, and then you're up and down for your power assist on the left side.
I like to call it your electronics are over here and your mechanicals over here. So this is switching your mechanical gears, and this is switching your electronic gears as well as using your throttle. Little features that I guess I didn't point out that's fairly standard on all of our bikes now. Consumers love it, is the chain slap right here, and then the derailleur guard. So especially with this off-road bike, you're going to be going through bush, trails. These derailleurs, they're sturdy, but they're not going to take an impact from a branch or a tree. So this is where you get your protection there. We also reinforced the rack. The rear rack used to stop here with this weld. We added this additional so that it can hold more weight. It never used to have this bar. It used to just stop here.
And then the discs, what millimeters are those?
180 millimeter. I think that should be fairly standard on all e-bikes because the larger the rotor, the more displacement of heat and the better braking.
And then they don't squeal.
Correct.
Taubikes never squeal, just so you know.
I guess as I'm just kind of looking, there's a million things. We also do the drilled rims. That's for weight savings. And believe it or not, drilled rims are actually, you can do the math behind it, but a stronger rim when they have the holes in them. They're built stronger.
Your Speedo is the easiest Speedo that I've ever experienced using. They can be quite complicated. You'd have to refer to the manual so many times, but with these ones, they're just easy and a dream. And you don't really have to change many things, but whatever you do need, like your backlight, your time off, and then you can easily increase your top speed. So getting to that, these ones will give you pedal assist that you set up to about 55.
55, yep.
And then throttle up to 47.
47 or so. It's all dependent on hills and wind and riders.
So the thing moves.
Yeah, it boogies.
Can I try it now?
Yeah, go for it. Obviously, for now, we went with the blackout color, so it's kind of a black on black color. We will be introducing additional colors.
We will.
I'm sure Jolene will love that and have the whole lineup here ready to go. Do you want that seat? That seat can come down quite a bit.
No, I like there.
You'll notice it's crazy torquey.
Oh yeah. Do some real off-road. It's quiet. You can definitely feel that. The tires feel very different. I like it. It's very masculine, not gonna lie. Like I feel tough. That's crazy. Like, it makes me want to go off-road. I've never done the grass before or those angles, but I know that I've got the power and the grip to go through it. Yeah, that's a different beast. Yeah, we sold a ton of these before they even landed.
Yeah.
1,000 watt, 20 amp hour, boom, done.
Well, they want the power and we listen.
It's the truth. Thoughtful and particular. I like the size of the frame you went with because I feel like it's a little extra for me, but I can handle it. But it's also gonna fit like big dudes. This seat is incredible. Yeah, that seat's awesome. You know, nobody's ever said anything about the lack, like Taubikes don't have a lack of power, even if you're 500s, when you've compared it to other bikes.
That's 55 there.
And you know, another point of this one is we've got some pretty big dudes, like 300 plus, you know, hitting the 400. They don't really have any options for bikes.
Nope.
Now you do. If you're a big dude, a 4.8 tire and that 1,000 watt, like you're getting on, this is the bike. Hands down, if you're a big dude.
And did you feel the kind of the built-in suspension with the softer compound when you were riding?
Yeah, there's just a different, like I had some confidence, like the fact that I've never taken a bike because I'm afraid that I'm going to go down a little ditch there, but this bike I'm like, no, I can take this one. Yeah, it definitely feels, this would be super fun on any trail, like in the forest. And because of the tires too, yes, it's not like a full suspension, but it was quiet. It was very, very quiet. Right on. Thank you. That was fun.